Welcome back to the Void Compass. As you can see, I don't have my usual setup because I'm in a different country permanently. So I have moved. So if I am not using my usual microphone and camera angle and all of that, that's the reason why. But I do want to talk about something here, which I find extremely pertinent, especially for those of you that are on the twin flame journey and are experiencing the typical ebbs and flows of suffering, confusion, and loneliness. And it's a phenomenon that many of you are going to go through, whether you like it or not. And it's a beautiful thing. An almost alternate pathway, if you will. An alternate pathway. Because as we know, there aren't many hard and fast rules when it comes to this journey. And what I'm talking about is an alchemical partnership. What is that? That is a type of dynamic, a type of soul contract that comes in during your solitude phase, well after your initial separation, well after the typical dark night of the soul / grieving process that can last for years. And what happens? Your higher self brings in your self-contained universe experience, brings in a person, ostensibly so, that acts not only as your closest friend and ally, but as an incredible support mechanism that bolsters the learning and the healing that you need to achieve on this journey for whatever outcome is coming for you. In other words, the healing, the gap between yourself and your twin cannot be done in tandem with your twin. Cannot, because it's a closed system. You guys are one and the same. Just can't do it. So what happens? The higher self brings in that beautiful alchemical partner who isn't meant to replace your twin in any way, as nobody can, but they are there to ensure that you stay the path, that you do the intimate, deepest layer healing work that is absolutely necessary on this journey for you to progress. I always tell you this. There are two sides to this journey. It's not as simple as doing one or the other. And the two sides are, you are going to be doing so much work towards becoming awareness, rising above the human condition. Yes, remembering your true nature. This is why I talk about awareness. This is why I talk about presence. Why I lead you back to going beyond the human mind. But the other side of this is this. There is emotional transmutation. There is healing work to be done. Otherwise, what's the point of being in the physical experience? There is no point, is there? But both need to be done. If you're just stuck on one side, that's not the complete journey. So this alchemical partner comes into the picture. And what you will notice, the difference between that type of energetic dynamic and the unhealed one with your twin, is that the alchemical partner will not stimulate or overstimulate your nervous system to such a degree where the container breaks. They are designed to complement you on this journey. And that's complement, not compliment. They might compliment you too, but that's by the by. They are designed to maintain that secure container with you so that this pertinent work can be done. And you will go through much healing, but you will do so in such a safe and loving environment. You will go through your deepest layers. It can be very scary, but not scary because they're going to disappear on you, but because you're facing the parts and elements of you that you never have before. And the fact of the matter is this: you cannot learn everything you need to learn and heal everything you need to heal in absolute solitude. You can only do so much. Eventually, you have to learn in tandem with another. And when you have overcome and surpassed typical 3D constructs, 3D labeling systems, are you my boyfriend? Are you my girlfriend? What are we? What expectations do we have of one another? What does this mean? Where is this going? When you become so present with the raw experience that is at hand, you have an alchemical partner, you don't know where they came from, you don't fully know why they're there, but you can feel and see the deep healing work that is being done. You release all the expectations, the typical ones that are going to arise in your mind. What does this mean? Is this going to get in the way of my twin flame dynamic? I don't want that. Is this a replacement? When you get rid of all of that and you see this for what it is, you will see it as the biggest gift you can be given. Because you simply cannot do all this work on your own. Such is the nature of this journey. It is a comprehensive deep dive into the unlearning of every falsehood you have picked up during physical experience. And we're going to get into this more in upcoming videos because I know you guys are going to have questions about it. And by God, am I here to answer them. I am still giving one-to-one sessions. I had to take a very brief pause for this massive transition in my life. This move. But now I am back in full force. And should you want that one-to-one guidance, you know where to find me. The email link is in the video description, as it always is. And I look forward to connecting with you and guiding you further. But until then, I will see you next time on the Void Compass with more.